Hello everyone, just thought I'd do a quick update video. It's been a while since we did one of these. There may have been one around Christmas, I'm not sure actually. Right, just want to touch base, let you know what's going on in the world and well, my world, video world, and why some series have disappeared, what to expect coming up, and yeah, basically what's next for the channel. Right, first of all, I want to thank each and every one of you subscribers out there. We've hit the 100 subscriber milestone. Okay, that's only a tiny thing for a lot of channels, but we're currently sitting at 103 as I look at this, and for me that's a big thing. I wanted to do that last year by Easter, but it didn't happen. It's happened now though, and I'm very grateful for that. Now, video series Machinki, we've come to the end of that. As I speak, the first episode of the new series is recorded. That will be coming to you this coming Sunday, which, if I recall correctly, will be the 11th of April 2021. So all systems go on that, all cylinders firing. Now, Railroad Corporation. I tried to come back to that and I didn't succeed very well in the challenge. I just kept crashing out basically. I'm not good enough at the game, not experienced enough. I run out of money, boom, gone. So I kind of set the question out there, what did people want to see me do next? Did they want me to try something else? And nothing. I didn't get a single comment on that video for over a week, and then it was just, don't want to say generic comment because that sounds such, but it was kind of, yeah, oh, you could do this, you could do that, you could do basically ways to fix the issues I was having in the previous video. And it's like, well, that doesn't really help me because we're moving on from that. I'm asking what people want to see next, and well, basically by omission I have to assume that nothing is wanted next. So that's why Railroad Corporation's gone. Now, Satisfactory, I've killed that off myself. This save game's still there, I could fire it up at any time, but it wasn't getting the views. I mean, you know, 5 views in the first week versus your average, let's see, just take a quick look. So the last video updated, that has 28 views. There's 28 views in, as it says, first 6 days and 23 minutes from last looking. You know, we'll effectively say the first week it's got 28 views versus 5. And I am confident that that will go up and will continue to climb. You know, so Machinki will survive no matter what. Now, the more troublesome one, Transport Fever 2. Now, I love that game. I started off with doing videos, I believe it's Transport Fever 1. I don't think I did any videos for Train Fever, although I owned the game. Don't hold me to that. I may have done a Train Fever series though. I may have even done 2. That's a very long time ago. Anyway, Transport Fever 2. I did the Jamaica series. That was going very well. the real world imploded. I got a lot of undeserved negative feedback thrown at me for reasons I shan't go into now, but let's just say there was a lot of racial tension, and it was unfairly, a lot of it. I say a lot, that's wrong. Unfairly, there was some racial remarks made towards myself, being a white guy, and that I shouldn't have been producing videos based around Jamaica, which I thought was absolutely ludicrous, but it led to some quite serious threats, both on YouTube and other social media, none of which the sites were willing to act upon at that time. And basically it was, oh, just stop doing what you're doing for a while, go away, let it die down, which I thought was rather cowardly of them, and that they should be sticking up for their content creators, especially when I wasn't doing anything wrong. I wasn't doing anything to kind of cause controversy or anything like that. Anyway, so I made the decision to stop the Jamaica series, step back for a while, and we began our Eurasia series. Now, unfortunately, for whatever reason, the game seems to have got a lot less stable for a lot of people, myself included, and not just with missing mods, that's always been an issue, but game crashes and stuff, and no one seems to be quite sure why. And then we had the Vulcan update, which some people were saying, oh yes, it's night and day change. Other people were saying, well, actually my system's got worse, the game performs terribly now. So there's a lot of things in that package, and also I've struggled to kind of get back into Transport Fever 2 for whatever reason. So I really want to continue with Eurasia, and I will hopefully have a look at it tomorrow, which, as I'm recording this on Wednesday evening, so that will be the 8th of April. I will try and have a look at it. If I get on with it and the creative juices start flowing, who knows, you may have a fresh episode either this week or the following week. We don't know. The point is that series was never really going to return as a weekly series. There's a lot of editing involved, and when I'm working full time, I don't always have the time to do it, and I don't want to rush it. And we kind of got to that situation in the Jamaica series where I was really forcing myself to put out the content, and it's not good for me, it's not good for you as viewers. So you may see that return. I hope that you will, for myself and you guys. I know that Transport Fever 2 is still vastly popular, and I do want to bring that back. Now, moving on to Train Sim World 2. Now, I've never really put out regular content, sorry, for that game. And part of that is I don't always rush out and buy the latest DLCs. I check the forums, and more often than not there's issues with them. You know, it doesn't serve me or you guys to rush out, buy this content, put out a video, especially as you've got to really be on the ball. So for me to pick up the game, say a new DLC comes out on a Thursday, so I'd get home from work around 6 PM, and Thursdays is typically my shopping day anyway. So even disregarding that, if I didn't get home at 6 PM, download could take anywhere up to an hour, just because of how Train Sim World does their downloads. You have to basically re-download everything, it seems. They're massive download files each time. So get that in. Then I'm going to need time to actually try out the new trains, the new routes. So even if I take it for a quick run, we'll say it's now 7:30 in the evening. I then need to record something. So realistically it's probably going to be 8:30 by the time I get it recorded. Then I've got to put it online, providing it doesn't even need any editing. So depending on YouTube again, that could be 9 o'clock, it could be 9:30 by the time it's finished processing and I can do all the extra stuff. So then I've lost an entire evening to doing this video, and it's like, yeah, okay, great. If I can't generate the views, then it's not worth my time. Maybe I would if I hit release day. If I don't do it on release day and try and put it back a few days, because I don't always have weekends free, because weekends are for my children and I get one weekend out of 4 where it's not, and you know, my children are always going to come first, family first. I'm sure you guys will agree with that philosophy. So yeah, we'll go on with that. So whilst I may put the odd video out, that's never going to become a regular thing. Just having a look at what other games I've got. Derail Valley. Maybe we could come back to that at some point, I don't know. Train station renovation. That's a fun little game, but I'm not sure if it makes for engaging videos and whether it's something you guys would want to see. Same thing with Train Mechanic Simulator. That's a few years old now. They are supposed to be working on revising that. I will have a look after I've finished recording this and try and get you up to date with that. I do have another game. I'm not going to mention it until the video comes out. It's been in development for a little while. I've not seen anyone else, certainly my friends, peers, colleagues, have a little YouTube family kind of thing. There's a bunch of other content creators that I consider sort of my peers as such, and I can bounce our ideas off them, and if they wanted to they could do the same with me, so on and so forth. I've not seen any of them cover this game yet, so that's going to be my little surprise for you guys to enjoy. What else have we got? I was going to show you a fun little game called My Train Arise, and I believe it was running in the background of the previous video that I did, which was catch up. I just don't think there's enough in it to keep us going. The other thing I could bring is A-Train to the channel. I do have A-Train 9. Again, I'm not sure if that's going to be something you guys are interested in. Let me know. We can look at it, bringing that in. I don't want to bring too many series in. I think that was another issue with the whole Satisfactory and why I've let it go, is because I then had 3 weekly series on the go, and I tried adding Transport Fever 2 in as well, and just time management meant that I couldn't really dedicate the time to them all, especially when my best friend Becky got ill again and everything kind of had to go on a back burner for a while. You know, these things happen, and I don't want to get to a point where we're trying to run too many series concurrently and that happens. So, you know, maybe I'll bring a couple of videos of A-Train, see how it goes. This new game, it's a bit different from anything I've done myself. I want to test it before I bring it to the channel, make sure it's stable enough, make sure that it's engaging enough both for me and for you guys as a video. and all being well, we'll do a few videos of that. Not commit again to a full season of that. The other thing is Trains, New Era, or Trains 2019 that I have. I just find structuring for that, to try and find assets to build our own route, because I think that's where I would have liked to have gone with that. Just so complicated, so unbelievably complicated, and much as I wanted to build a route on that whilst I'm working full time, I don't think I can do it justice. So yes, that's another series I will just mention to cover all bases. Anyway, that's going to be it from me for this video. I think I've come on quite long enough. If you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.